Good afternoon, Speed Gaming, and welcome back to the Super Metroid 2024 Fall multi-category Metroid category, I guess, tournament. This is game 2 of our match today between Kyzentun and diggidiggidang. The runners, Dang took our first game, which was GT Classic. And we liked that green gate glitch so much, we're going to do it twice with our other GT code category, max percent GT, which is actually a very, very interesting category that people aren't necessarily familiar with. I know that Hockey and I are actually not super experienced, haven't watched a bunch of runs, so we'll be learning right alongside you, chat.
That's right, exact. It's going to be a crowd-sourced effort. It's going to be wonderful. We're right here on Speed Gaming 2. Our runners have readied up. We dropped the gate. We're ready to go. And, yeah, it should be a really nice race. Looking forward to it. We're starting on series as usual, exact.
Yes, indeed we are. The blue meanie, as it were.
I've always called it the cradle of scientific innovation and research in the or I should say in the Metroid universe. But all the scientists are dead. Research is ground to a halt, exact.
Research and dead scientists.
So little canned Ridley fight here. Baby Metroid discovered, but then immediately stolen. Our runners do have to damage themselves down to, what is it, 24 energy?
It's to beeping.
Okay.
So 29 or lower, yeah.
29, that's right.
It's just 24. The tail does 15, the body does 5. So the best way to do it is 5 tail hits, which is 75. Equals 24. Math.
Not even once.
Well, it's funny because there is going to be some funky math happening in this category, max percent GT. I'll wait for the horrible beeping noise to stop, and then I can explain the category then.
For sure. We'll let our runners get through Series Station. Nothing too dramatic here. These are actually some really nice times heading up the elevator shaft here. Yeah, both finishing with effectively 45s. It's very nice.
Very, very good. Yes. Series was kind this time, thankfully. So yeah, now that we're heading down to the planet Zebes, we are going to the early game is going to be fairly similar to what we saw last game up to a point, and then it diverges pretty massively. But basically, the point of this category is when you do the GT code, the ammo that it gives you overwrites the ammo that you currently have. It doesn't actually affect any of the ammo that's been collected. And so if you go and do the GT code with 0 missiles, or with only the 1 missile pack, you can go back through the game and collect all of the other missile packs and end up with almost 100 more missiles than you normally would. And so this category does that for all of the tanks and all of the ammo items. When you do the GT code, it gives you all of the majors. And the game, for item completion percentage, only checks whether or not a major is in your inventory. It doesn't check whether the item has been collected. And so you don't need to worry about collecting the majors except screw attack, which you always collect with those GT code categories after doing the code. But then the ammo items, if you don't collect them, they're still there. So there's a lot of ammo and tanks to go through and pick up. We go through in GT Classic, I think you were saying this in the green room, Hockey, you go through some parts of the game that you wouldn't normally see that movement set in.
Yes.
You go through Maridia and Wrecked Ship with space jump and screw attack and all the goodies. In this, you go through every area with that. And so we're going to see movement through Green Brinstar, with that full movement set, and there's some really, really interesting strats and really, really cool looking movement that can come out of that. So I'm looking forward to this category for sure.
You and me both, exact, and sure, all of our viewers here on Speed Gaming too. I think what I'm most excited about is just it's like the most unsung hero item in the arsenal of Samus in Super Metroid, the spring ball. I mean, there are so many rooms where it has dynamic utility, I guess is what I would say, and hopefully it will be on full display here.
I am a bit of a known spring ball hater because I like to unmorph with jump, but no, it does definitely enable some really cool movement in a lot of places in this category.
But for now, exact, we got some more boilerplate. We got a little bit of parlor climb, a little bit of the climb, and then our first mini boss again. Hopefully they will avoid again the decapitation animation here against Bomb Terizo. But we will see both runners entering the room with full energy. That is key to their success. I think Dang just has a few seconds lead here, exact.
Yep, just a little bit. Looks like gonna be able to get that. Oh,
so close.
Yeah, sort of getting the one round. Had I imagine a miss menu there and ended up firing an extra P shot. Kai meanwhile cleaning up in 2 rounds, full HP. And we're actually about to see our first point of divergence. It's kind of a small one, but it is a point of divergence between this and every other category in the tournament. So normally, you run down this Terminator room, you grab that E-Tank, and continue on. We need to get that E-Tank later, so we have to jump over it here.
I love it. So Dang definitely operating very safely. Kai just going full YOLO there over that E-Tank.
Yep.
Dang remembering to jump over it, though, which is a definite bonus.
Yep. So are we going to see Kai farming again at the... Oh, got an energy here. So should just run straight through. And yeah, we'll farm 1 Zila in Green Brinstar Shaft, and that'll be that.
And so still having to do early supers mock ball to grab that super pack. Oh, bad luck from Diggy, having to now kind of like a triple farm here, but still having enough to get through the door.
But that is going to give Kai a bit of a chance to catch up. We're now like within just a second or 2 of each other, it looks like.
Yeah, 1 or 2 seconds. Very
about close. 2 seconds, yeah. All right, and so I think that's going to be the only difference from standard GT Classic. We're going to be the same as GT Classic up until a little bit after Kraid. I guess, yeah, until Bubble. I think we're going to be just about the same, aside from skipping High Jump Tank as well.
Sure. So, yep, just like in GTC, we're going to skip those charge missiles as well as the charge beam itself.
Interesting. Kai's going to get the charge beam. I imagine this is for Red Tower.
Okay.
Mostly. But there are some other places where if you can't do the optimal strats or you're not comfortable with the optimal strats, that having that charge beam can end up saving more than the 10 or so seconds it takes to collect.
For sure. Yeah, an interesting wrinkle here from Kai. Whatever makes that hero shot up the Red Tower more tractable should be just fine.
Oh, you know what? This is probably for Phantoon as well.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's right. They do have to do that, right?
Yep. I forgot about that.
There are some stipulations.
Yes. Oh, yes. So there are a couple of main routes to doing the GT code in this category. There's the standard one, which this tournament's rule set is forcing, which is that you have to go down to Upper Norfair and collect Speed Booster, and then go up and collect Gravity Suit in order for your run to be valid. There is a very very difficult and particular way to do a lava dive using when you have 0 energy tanks, but basically it locks like the high level, like the really fast early games in this category behind a pretty significant barrier. And if someone knows how to do that in a race, like basically they just outright win. And so everyone is going to be running the same route in this tournament with that, and everyone knows that expectation. So
yeah, keep a level playing field.
Yeah. So we're seeing a crate fight here from both of our runners. Again, still very close.
I'll say.
Dang doesn't seem to have quite recovered from those early missteps. Very nice quick kill though. And are we going to see lag reduction from Kyzentun here? No, we are not.
Lag reduction be darned, but utilizing that charge beam to great effect. 4 supers into Kraid's mouth. Well done. Kraid quick kills, 2 different styles, but the same outcome from both of these runners.
Yep, a dead Kraid.
So Varia suit pickup. So now they're going to go up the red tower. Well, first they're going to go to Upper Norfair.
Yep.
And grab the booster. And then go get gravity suit. And that's where the fun really is going to start.
Yep. Oh, and because we're going through more of Upper Norfair, charge can be very useful there as well, depending on the strats that you do for, particularly I would say for like Bubble Mountain. But it's also nice to have in high jump area and a few other places as well. It's just a nice item. Cathedral, that's a big one.
Yeah.
You can do a pseudo screw.
So yeah, I like that pickup from Kite. It will pay dividends as both of our runners head to Upper Norfair. And so if I'm understanding this right, exact, in this category, you should get Varia and Gravity to survive the lava dive, quote unquote. Does it end up being a gravity jump then, or is
it?
Yeah.
Yes, you gravity jump through lava dive, and the gravity jump with boots is eminently doable on one tank.
Ooh.
Oh, that is exactly why Dang just took that save.
Yes.
That's actually going to allow Kyzentun to take the lead here. But yeah, so if you collect that energy tank, you can't collect it later or GT code, and so you can't reach max percentage. So if you muscle memory into it, or you just like mess up your jump and hit it, like that's GG. In a run without a backup save, like a PB run, that would be just a reset, like a full restart of the game. But thankfully, Dang had the forethought, be like, I might touch that E-tank, and then I will lose this race for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I think Dang said in the second race room before they started that he was going to be utilizing every save along the way, just in case he decided to run into any items that he was not supposed to get yet. But fortunately, once the runners do execute the GT code, all bets are off, and they can collect whatever they want. And so,
as a matter of fact, they have to collect all of the things except the majors. Right. Except the major items.
Yeah.
Except screw attack.
Oh, screw attack, you know?
Who needs that?
Who needs that?
Well, RBO players, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly. And, it just makes Lower Norfair oh so comfy, in my opinion.
It's nice to be able to murder your enemies just by touching them, you know?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Convenient ability to have in a game where everything is trying to kill you by touching you.
I would also say that it might be the intended way to get oh gosh, help me out here.
Are you health bomb, okay.
Top of criteria, energy tank, treasure
Gauntlet.
statue. Gauntlet. That's the one. Oh my goodness. You gotta shake the rust off today. Exact. I promise. Yeah, I have this lukewarm take that room is you're intended to have screw attack, but you know, there's a lot of different ways through that room.
Yeah, I imagine they knew it was possible with lesser loadouts, but like they kind of expected players to find that like towards the end of the game with screw attack. So I think that's a pretty reasonable take to have, Hockey.
Oh, that's fair. So chat saying 5 HP, no sweat. I was never worried.
Yeah, why would you worry?
Why worry? Me? Worry?
All right, so here we go. Dang is gonna also head down here.
Yeah,
Was there
the Frog Speedway?
were there more difficulties somewhere, like in Batcave on the way in or something? Did Dang have to take several extra farms?
I think so. I think it might have been Dang that had the super low HP. So I was too busy pontificating, so my apologies, chat. Yeah, I think needed to farm up to near full. And,
okay.
so that's allowed Kai to build on his lead here.
Yep, that's. Oh no! Well, I mean, you're not going to go for Alpha Spark here. You have no energy. I'm being silly. You could theoretically,
Yeah,
but
hypothetically you could. Yeah, absolutely.
ill-advised. We'll go with ill-advised here,
right.
Hockey.
It's like you could go for Alpha Spark here, but it is not recommended by the Surgeon General of the Metroid universe.
Just a black box warning on it. Yeah. This is your Phantoon fight on Alpha Spark.
Oh my goodness gracious. Amazing. Any questions? Oh, so good. But that was a very nice hell. Speaking of so good, very nice hellway and a very nice climb up the red tower there from Kai as he grabs his first alpha PBs. Yes, not to be confused with these second alpha PBs. But I guess there is a second miner behind that Chozo statue, so maybe I'm half right.
Yes,
I don't know.
We will have to revisit. And I guess technically there's a way to get into lower Norfair without power bombs NMG, but it's very stupid. You have to do a really dumb like ice moonfall clip into the door.
Wow.
It's bizarre.
It does sound bizarre.
But technically you can beat the game without power bombs, or get to GT code without power bombs, but the leaderboard mods decided that was not something they were going to require people to do to run this category.
Nice. And I love that spark kind of following the diagonal shape of the ceiling there to avoid the missile pack in the middle of moat there.
Yep.
But it does render quite low HP heading into Phantoon.
Oh, so we did have that guy who we could have farmed. Equipping this power bomb, which I imagine will be to farm the atomics at the bottom of Wreckship Shaft here.
Yeah, I think those atomics, they have a pretty good rate for dropping large health, don't they?
Yes, especially with full missiles. A double hit will kill them, so it's at 76. Let's see, do we do a second farm? All right, we're good on 76. That is, without drops, that's 3 hits from Phantoon.
All right, go get him, Kai.
All right, Dang doing, I think, a slightly riskier spark there.
Yeah, just kind of grazing the top of the doorway there, not leaving a lot of buffer between taking a little dip into the West Ocean. But yeah, I agree with you exact on that spark, but it worked pretty well.
All right, yeah, this West Ocean here is actually a deceptively tricky room with speed and high jump, because your jumps are too high for the platforms, or for like the little overhangs with the grapple blocks, And so you end up bonking those if you don't like intentionally cut your jump early. As opposed to bootless, where if you have enough run speed, you can just full jump and it works out fine.
No, for sure. Like you said, deceptively hard. You just end up bonking and bonking. You have to do some very, very precise jumping and wall jumping off the side of those overhangs.
Ooh, so it looks like Dang's farm there. He got a little bit scammed.
Also,
ooh, all right.
Careful, Kai.
Phantoon coming in at kind of a strange angle.
Oh gosh, these patterns.
Yeah, so Dang does not like only being on 69 energy. Is gonna get scammed again.
Come on!
Wow,
I
that's
don't believe it.
that is unacceptable, Super Metroid.
Has no choice now.
Yeah, no, you don't have anything else to farm, and now you have 2 missiles. So pray it's not a fast.
Yeah, no kidding. It's the one time you would not want to fast.
Yeah, everybody, cross your fingers for like a macro mid or a macro slow.
I like
not
this.
that you. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like this is a category where you can't take much advantage of a macro slow, but it's better than nothing to like have some farms ready to go.
No, for sure. What I was gonna say. Oh, was that a? That was a super. Yep. Oh, this is trouble for Diggy. He's only got 29 HP, but Kai just being very patient, methodical, maximizing survival against Phantoon, but does have Phantoon on the ropes. 9 energy for Dang here. Gets out of the enraged Phantoon after that errant super missile and rewarded with a fast with absolutely no ammo. This is a tough spot.
What was that? I mean, all right, so no fast. We get Dang gets the macro slow that we kind of need here.
I gotta farm up those flames. And Phantoon is done for Kai. My goodness, what a fight.
Oh, this is tricky. All right, Dang just hitting with one of those missile drops despawned right as he was about to grab it. That's obnoxious.
So close. Oh, look at this mid though. Got Phantoon on the ropes, but does finish off with just missiles, not needing that super. So yeah, what a clutch fight from Dang.
Yeah, I think had the one super entering, was that it? One super entering or got one from an early flame.
Actually, yes. Yeah, had no ammo entering, but except for I think 2 missiles maybe, but got the super from a drop, which is quite rare.
Yeah, and then mismenued, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Kai farming up these atomics here. You don't. Oh yeah, this is a tricky room with good ammo. So let's see what Kyzentun does here. Places can do 2 power bombs. All right. Oh right, we have speed, so we can do a blue jump for that guy. Get that drop. Oh, careful, Kai.
Does have charge beam. I don't know how useful that's going to be here, though.
You could pseudo screw.
Okay.
But we're going to do a power bomb to get that one, and then that one will be a missile or a charge shot.
Oh, Diggy going for that swag strat, the spark across the attic, but did miss one key hunter. Oh, that's a heads up play to unlock that door by Kai. That's really interesting. But I think Diggy is retaking the lead here.
Yeah, I think some of that is fake time save because Kai just opened the door.
True.
But yeah, definitely made up a bunch of time regardless. Kai did, because of the ammo situation, did have a bit of a... Oh, interesting. All right. I like this farm here.
But no health.
Nice ammo. Thanks, game. So Dang has to be very careful. Needs to 2 jump here.
It's 1, 2.
This looks good, yeah.
Very nice.
All right, we're fine.
Everything's fine here. And a 2 jump here from Kai as well into the bowling cutscene to grab that gravity suit. Whew! This has been an exciting one so far, Exact, and it's only just getting started.
Yep. And yeah, I wonder when. It's probably going down this next elevator. Kai unequipped high jump boots to make the 2 jump across bowling more lenient. Because with speed and no high jump, you jump much longer, but you jump low. With high jump, you bonk the ceiling, and it kind of stops your ability to continue going horizontally.
Oh, okay.
Because you start falling earlier.
That's definitely a heads-up play from Kai then.
And so yeah, I imagine on the red Brinstar elevator, we'll see that get turned back on. Because you don't want to. Oh, interesting. Okay, he was trying to do the boost there, which
Off the ripper, yeah.
I think it's still faster, no matter what. All right, and we're going under the moat missiles here. Another item you cannot pick up. That's kind of the reason that the main route requires you to go get speed. Because like otherwise you have to do an infinite horizontal bomb jump over the missiles, or diagonal infinite bomb jump, whatever you want to call it. If you've ever seen Sasreem run low speed, it's what he does there, and it's painful to watch. Like both thinking about like my hands and also just like the inputs just look terrible hockey.
Shout out to Sisreem. Just how many tricks does he have in his repertoire? Trick question, it's all of them.
All of them plus some that don't exist yet.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Nice macro vial plume there from Kyzentun. All right.
And do you like permanent like caution energy or?
Yeah. So if you are in like beeping health and you lay a power bomb and then collect energy to take you over 30 as the power bomb is exploding, you like the trigger to take away the beeping gets overwritten by the power bomb sound and never happens after the power bomb ends. So until you do something like a save or a pause or collect an item, it's just perma beep.
Gotcha.
But you can fix it by pausing, but obviously pausing slow.
For sure. For sure. So a little farm here after Frog Speedway on the way back to Bubble Mountain. But this is it. This is where the GT part of Max GT is really going to be on display.
Yep. It's finally happening. But yeah, as you can see, this category is a lot. Remember, we still, after we go down and do the GT code, we have to go through and collect every ammo and every tank. It's like, so this run is far from.
Yeah, there's still plenty of Super Metroid action here in race 2 of this match, round robin action. Super Metroid multi-category tournament, fall 2024 edition.
Yep. Oh, very beautiful gravity jump out of Dang. Wow. Not even having to wall jump at the top. Let's go.
That's really impressive. Holy smokes.
Oh, careful, guy. You cannot take that flame hit. They are 50 damage.
No
I guess you could take one with gravity suit on. All right, there. Kai having to do the wall jump at the top, but still getting up just fine. All right.
Now the usual gatekeeper, as you said, Exact. The literal gatekeeper.
All right, so Dang, let's see. So we're A door bonk there.
Fourth
All
time's
right.
the charm this time.
There we go.
Oh, but stay out of the acid.
It's not as bad with gravity suit.
True.
It's less damage and you can move at full speed in it, but it's still bad. Don't stand in acid.
I will concede that. And how about Kai? Greek gate glitch. Go. Yeah.
Fourth try as well. Let's go.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. And Diggy performing the GT code as intended for this route. Turning off the spacer beam. Whew. We got an exciting one here.
All right. So first thing we're gonna see that's different from normal GT Classic. We're gonna pick up these missiles here, and we actually have to loop back through. We're gonna revisit this room because these two runners are not TAS and therefore don't know how to super jump.
So they have to grab the GT missiles. You can't go up through crumble blocks unless you are a TAS. But both these runners have a pulse. They are human beings, so can't do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, no way to G mode into there to get rid of the crumbles. You could do a G mode from the other side, but at that point, you would just be above the crumbles anyway. So this game's so dumb, Hockey. This game is so effing dumb.
Oh my goodness. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, that is my story, and I am sticking to it.
Totally fair.
All right. So I keep meaning to like find a reference point for all right. 3041 dropped by the statue versus Kai's. All right, so about 10 seconds separating the runners right now. There's like a lot of game left. So again, I think Dang does have that that movement advantage that we saw in that first game, but also I think has done far fewer runs of this category. I think he was actually saying in the race room he's not sure if he's ever actually completed a run of this. So that is absolutely a place where, you know, it'll come down to, is Kai's familiarity with the route and the strats enough to overcome that movement advantage, or is Dang's movement advantage just going to allow him to power through?
It's an excellent question. It's kind of the classic debate in all forms of the extension categories, or even the randomizer for this game, is it comes down to movement versus, I guess you would say, knowledge. Absolutely.
And I think it's like, you know, there's a bit less of that in vanilla. Like any percent, that's not how it is. It's just like if your movement is better, you should win unless something like very bad happens. And like Hundo, there's probably a little bit more room, but it's like also so long that movement is very important. Not that movement's unimportant in anything, my word, but it's like in a category like this, or like RBO or DPRK, where it's like there's tech that is not necessarily just like normal, good, strong, like regular movement. There's like the grapple jumps and like the Dragon escape and like all of that stuff. Like that's a place in vanilla where you really can potentially overcome a movement advantage. I'm gonna kill all three of these key hunters. This is for lag reduction. Look how fast that power bomb goes.
Love it. And astute analysis is always exact. I agree wholeheartedly. And it's gonna make races like these even more exciting when you get into kind of these more esoteric categories.
And so going here, going to go into Ridley, so power bombs of necessity here. Because we're playing a category that has to collect them.
Where have I heard that before?
Power bombs of helping.
I like that.
All right, Ridley's tail being a bit of a troll here.
Double Ridley fights here, but Dang already finishing his as Kai begins. Whew.
Yep.
Things are starting to heat up.
Dang seems to have kind of widened that lead a bit at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what was what happened to Kai, but it almost seems like there was some room or two that went badly for him compared to Dang, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, no. But Kai taking a little dip with a little right-sided corner trap there with Ridley, finishing off Ridley too. Very nice fight.
Very cool.
And I love that we saw it in the first race, the GT Classic race. I find this kind of that Kago strat there in Wasteland to be really curious and interesting from Dang. Love to see it. Plus getting the speedball, the Wasteland speedball. Oh my goodness.
Very nice. Yeah, that strat with Spring Ball has always, like, I've tried to learn it a few times and it mystifies me. It's as far as I'm concerned, it's pure sorcery hockey.
Pure sorcery. It has to be. I feel like especially the runners you brought up, Sistream, we have Kai, we have Dang, the runners that, you know, kind of headline some of these off the beaten path categories. They're the real sorcerers, in my opinion, because this movement is so intricate and just so interesting to watch. And Dang here contemplating life, perhaps?
I think not entirely sure what the item routing is here, maybe. Oh, you know what? I think that's probably making sure, like running through a checklist of the needed pickups here in Lower Norfair, making sure he's got all of them. Oh, let's go.
Oh! Does he have it?
I don't know. I think it's a little late. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just a tiny bit late. Very, very good effort. That is the Hotarubi special there is a difficult trick.
And I would say one of the most vintage or classic tricks in the whole Super Metroid moveset.
Oh, it's so cool when it works.
Well, we'll see if Kai can get it, because Kai's right on Dang's tail here, heading into the well, I don't know if this room has a name yet. Hotarubi special room, perhaps.
Yeah, it's called, the name on the wiki is something just very generic and descriptive, which, you know, sometimes is good, sometimes it's like, but I want to call it Party Zone.
Yeah, it's the Lower Norfair Seahorse room, or I don't know. Ah, yes, Hotarubi missiles. Who could forget?
All right, and Dang making quick work of the Three Musketeers with Screw Attack. No doubt getting some satisfaction out of the revenge for what I'm sure are numerous lost PRKD runs.
Yeah, for sure. What a difficult section in both categories. And remembering to go get the wave missiles here. This is good.
All right, so sick.
Oh,
let's go.
The spring ball strats and double chamber.
There's speed missiles. There's a really cool one coming up.
I'm excited to see it. Exact. Oh, there's McTimothy with the clutch answer from the wiki. Exact. That is. You would expect to see that on a government document.
I don't have chat open. Can you tell me what it says, please, Hockey?
It's the Lower Norfair Spring Ball Maze Room.
Okay, yeah, I knew it was something goofy like that. All right, so here's the cool strat, Hockey.
Oh, here it is. And then a horizontal spark up the diagonals.
You know it.
Oh
no!
no! The bonk.
Oh, that's the same thing that can sometimes happen in ocean if you spark too low. That is unfortunate. But it's a pixel subpixel positioning thing. Because the slope doesn't have two slope tiles behind it properly, I think. Same reason you get magnet stairs, actually.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, because slopes are jank.
Kai, unfortunately. Shine Spark timer expiring, only 3 seconds, 180 frames to get it. And Fruit Bat Salad in chat, the eponymous FBS Spark. Love that.
All right, 3954 Norfair Reserve Touch. Yeah, what was yeah, slopes are jank. That's the real point here.
But this is 16-bit gaming, exact. Before this, we didn't even know what slopes were.
Yeah, what is dang, unfortunately missing that D-boost. That's a hundo strat, and it's very, very come down, a bomb, spring ball bounce, unmorph, and then damage boost off the waiver, which takes you all the way over to the right side of the room.
Yeah, I consider that the best D-boost in the game, just because it's just so elegant looking.
I agree, yeah. Nice CWJ question mark?
Oh, I think Dang's beginning to believe here, heading this way instead of down.
Yep,
we have good. Cathedral missiles will be collected.
Yes, Dang has in fact remembered.
But my question exact is, when did they route in Crocomire?
Crocomire is going to be what they're probably going to do is finish going back through Cathedral to Business Center. Yep. And they're going to do
ice.
They're going to do high jump area, and then they're going to do the crumble. They don't need to go into ice area, but they do need to get the crumble shaft missiles.
There's no miners. They'll go to crumble shafts. Of course.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna get high jump on the way out because we're gonna be down coming out of Croc Escape anyway.
Oh no. Exact. Oh no, I think I got the commentator curse. Chat saying that they believe that Dang skipped the Cathedral missiles.
Oh.
No. And now look at this from Kai heading backwards through the rising tide. And is that how Kai is going to get to Crocomire?
I guess when he gets crumble missiles, rather than going down Croc Speedway, he will just go back out the front.
Okay. That's a little bit of route divergence here, but oh, that is unfortunate. What is do you know what the penalty is for the wrong percent?
If Kai collects all of the items, if Dang finishes without realizing and finishes with 134, Kai will win no matter the time difference, as long as he has a valid 135% run.
Gotcha. So it's like a win by default as long as the other runner's run is valid.
If Kai also I believe it's a 1 or a 2 minute penalty for miners. Thank you so much, Kai.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, Super Metroid is a good video game.
Darn right it is, exact. Oh my god.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb, Hockey. This right here is the real reason to run this category, honestly.
I want more.
Was that not like one of the stupidest things you've ever seen?
It's amazing. We just take the Croc ferry, across the lava. Just everyone get your grapple beams out and hook on. I have no idea how that works, and I don't think I could ever understand how it works.
The croc lift.
The croc lift. Chat saying, walking my lava puppy.
Okay, that is acid. Pet peeve of mine.
What's that? Oh yes, of course.
This is
It's an
acid.
acid puppy, not a lava puppy.
If it were lava, the room would be hot. Duh. Come on.
Come on.
Like, duh and or hello,
Oh
hockey.
my goodness. So no need to get grappled, just the Indiana Jones missiles and then the cosine room.
Yep. Cosine room has a pretty cool strat with spring ball. You see this in late Croc Hundo. Oh, unfortunately, bonking the stalactite. But yeah, it's a really cool strat.
Oh, exact. Someone in chat calling you out. Technically, it'd be magma since it's underground. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's exposed to air, isn't it? Like, if it's underground but exposed to air.
Oh my gosh.
Like, if it's in a cave, is
the geologic debate rages.
They're asking the real questions. Where is Stovetop? We need her here. She can answer this.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope for the sake of Dang's run here. Oh, look at this from Kai though. I'm just gonna cut myself off real quick. That was an amazing D-boost into a Shine Spark. Incredible movement.
I doubt that spark saves any time, but I support it regardless.
I do too. And then sparking up top here, getting back to post Croc. Did grab the PBs. I don't know. Oh, did Dang pick up the PBs outside of Croc?
I believe so. I could be wrong though.
Does seem to be 5 PBs short compared to Kai, but I'm not certain.
He hasn't used 5 PBs somewhere, has he?
I think so, no. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But Croc escape missiles definitely collected by both runners.
Yep. Did Dang get Crumble Shaft?
Dang, yeah, because Dang did use the Speedway.
Right.
Yeah. So it's gonna look like until Kai gets the crumble missiles, it's gonna look like they both have the same number of missiles, but then I think Kai's gonna have 5 more.
So that would be Cathedral and those Croc PBs.
Yeah. Oh, you hate to see it, especially with a lead. But it would be so punishing to have to go back and get those items.
Yeah. Like, at that point, I mean, like, I guess maybe we do a ship refill to check.
Yeah, might have to.
And at that point, you know, you have to figure out, like, what have I missed? Like, why do I have 91%? That's way less than I should have. I've skipped like 44 items, my word.
44.
I've skipped every missile pack except for one. There are 45 missile packs to collect. In the game, in this run after Alpha.
That's all? Just 44 or 45?
Just 45. And then only a middling, like 9 each of supers and power bombs. Like, why even bother? Yeah. Frankly.
Who needs them?
I honestly do really hope that we see one of these runners go back to the main title screen after completing the collection. Just because we'll get to see something very silly.
Oh, is that right? Does that have to do with like the percent or like the HUD on the save?
It's the HUD, yeah. It's silly little thing happens.
I will wait with bated breath.
We'll see. We may not see it, but we may.
We just may. So a couple item pickups here in Maridia. You got Main Street missiles, which Dang has already collected. You've got the Mama Turtle missiles as well as an E-Tank.
Nope.
Oh, showing out. Yeah, space jump, no fun out of water.
Yeah, space jank.
But Kai doing a nice job cleaning up Kraid's warehouse there. A couple items to pick up there. A very well hidden missile pack, I'd say, for the casual player of this game.
Yep, that one is one of the notorious 9 bastard missiles.
The Notorious 9. God, sounds like a supervillain group or something.
Let's see, it's that. What are the 9 that they give? It's that, beach, crumble, speed,
Mama T?
probably I think Mama Turtle's on there. Probably wouldn't be the Sandpit. Nice spark.
Wasn't
Kraid. I mean, Kraid is one of them. I'm not double mentioning Kraid.
I don't think so. No.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah. Chat saying Green Hill Zone and Precious.
Yep. Oh, yep. All right. Thank you, chat, for filling in the gaps. All of those are terrible. But
the Notorious 9. Is it more like the Noxious 9? If they're that terrible.
the no good terrible 9.
The no terrible 9, yeah. But Beach, not orphaned by Dang, neither has Watering Hole here. Which honestly, I think Watering Hole is one of my favorite rooms in the game, just because it's just it's so off the beaten path. If you look at a map that doesn't have the doorway directions, you think you can get to it from several other ways, and you're rewarded with a super missile and a missile pack as a little bonus. And any room that has a super missile pickup is okay in my book.
Yeah, it's I'm sure that there are lots of people who would be very happy to hear you say that that's one of your favorite rooms.
Maybe. But I think Dang did get the crab supers.
I believe so.
Okay. So only a few Maridia items left here. I think it's the sand pits and then the aqueduct. And of course the Phantoon E-Tank.
Yep.
And Precious. We have previously mentioned Precious.
Alright. Gonna see our... Oops.
Yeah, just a little extra super there, just for good measure there on Phantoon. Didn't quite have the full microwave power.
Oh yeah, because it would be 3 hits plus a super would be 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. I think we've got it here.
Let's beautiful. Go. Very nice from Dang. Full halfy.
All right, so I think there are actually 2 green gate glitches involved in this run, if I remember correctly. You have to green gate glitch that crab speedway. You know, the one that's the intended way to charge a spark for Main Street missiles.
Right.
You have to clip through that twice.
Oh, how interesting. Dang, just utilizing as much ammunition as possible against these turrets. Just giving them both barrels.
Stop, they're already dead.
Amazing. And Kai with a really nice Phantoon fight. Dang, though, with a perfect dragon, microwaving the shrimp. And we do welcome in runners from Toasty Toast channel. Welcome in runners. We have an exciting one here for you. This is Super Metroid multi-category action, tournament action, I should say, between diggidiggidang and Kyzentun. The category is max percent GT. This is the second race in a best of 3 series round robin action. And just for good measure, exact, how about a Wample jump from Dang?
Yep, that makes if you're not. I think you can get like one attempt at a spike suit if you really, really want to. But like if you're not confident in your ability to get it with that one time, it's not really worth it. Because you potentially get out the room slower.
That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
And yeah, Wample's still pretty fast.
Oh yeah. So we see Kai there with a much more restrained use of his missiles there against the turrets in Dragon's Room. Yeah, different strategies for different runners, different play styles. It's all like every runner has like a unique fingerprint. The way that they play this game, it's always very exciting to see.
Yep, another beautiful thing about the game.
So given the item distribution in these sand pits, both will have to be visited then, exact.
Yes, exactly. So, what's going to happen is they're going to go down the right sand pit first, I imagine. I guess not. I guess it doesn't make a difference because you have to come through both of them. So Dang is going to go down the left sand pit first here. Is going to collect the two items here, the missile and the power bomb, or the missile and the reserve tank. I always forget which is which. And then it's going to have to go out the bottom, but instead of going out towards Lower Norfair like you would in normal 100%, is going to go back through Main Street through that green gate, and that's going to be the first of the gate glitches.
Gotcha.
And then that is going to happen a second time coming out after getting the right sandpit items, and from there you go straight up Everest to Wreck Chip.
That's right, because this will cap off the final item collection down here in Maridia. Oh, how interesting! And
yeah,
Chad, a little bit sad that we don't get to see Shack Tool. We already have Spring Ball, and there are no minor items over there.
Thank goodness.
All right, Dang getting it on the nth try there. No
Leaving
problem
the crab
at all.
just spinning in the air a little bit. That was nice. Did you see that, Hockey?
Yes. It's amazing.
So yeah, first we have to go back through. We're gonna see the space jump here again. Nailing it this time. Very nice. Okay, not you want to go through a little bit higher so that you can like just fall down all in one, but still such a sick strat. I mean, that was probably what Dang was going for. I don't want to make assumptions that he doesn't know the strat.
No, for sure. But I think Kai's knowledge of this category definitely shining through here. This is probably going to be a little bit more efficient than Dang's section of this game.
Oh, interesting. Why is Kai going up toilet?
I think he's then going to come back down? Question mark?
This is like the Hundo collection minus plasma.
Yeah, because this will eventually lead back to...
And Spring.
Yeah, if you...
yeah, this goes through Cack Alley.
Yeah.
Back to...
He has stopped responding, but...
yeah, so this is going to come out yeah, here in Happy Climb Room. And from here, yeah, we go back down. So Kai is only going to have to gate glitch once.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because here he is. Right back where we started.
Yep, and now just going to go left sandpit and then out.
Oh, that's so interesting, yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. Where's the second gate glitch?
Well, Dang did it. But for Kai, I don't know if it'll be necessary.
Nice.
A very interesting strat there.
Optimal PB farm.
It's all about sending a message, right? Exactly.
That is some bull, let me tell you.
So, probably going to be making... Okay, so going for the missile pack behind alpha PBs first.
Yep.
But then still needing to get the beta PBs.
Yep. Because we are going to go over to a wrecked ship next.
That's right. And that's why then they'll grab the ocean missiles.
Yep.
Okay. I'm picking up what we're putting down here, Exec. It's all starting to make sense.
Nice lag reduction.
Well, here's the gate glitch for Kai here to get back to Main Street. And taking a good wind up here.
Yeah. So Kai does not short charge.
Okay.
So he has to get the extra runway to get that shine spark. And yeah, here is going to go up Main Street because we're just going out the top of Everest.
Nice.
So yeah, following and for anybody who has joined fairly recently, Kai looks very behind, but we're pretty sure that Dang has skipped at least 2 items so far in Norfair. The Croc PBs and the missiles, the Crumble Shaft. Oh no, we got Crumble Shaft.
Yeah,
Cathedral.
it was the Cathedral missiles, yeah. But now that I'm looking at their PB counts, well, no, because Kai hasn't picked up the beta PB, so yeah, I think it has to be the Croc PBs.
Yeah, but regardless, we're like very sure there's at least one item missing from Dang's total right now. And if Dang finishes this run with less than 135%, the time doesn't matter if Kai also has... If Kai has a valid 135% run and Dang does not, Kai wins the race outright. It doesn't matter about the time.
So we are hoping beyond hope, chat, that Diggy is able to remember and head back down to Norfair to grab those items. But we'll just have to wait and see how it shakes out. We still have a lot more item collection, though, don't we, Exec?
We do. At this point, it would be a very, very like multiple minute time loss. But I mean, I don't think that we're necessarily even going to get the realization until the end of the game.
Sure.
Unless he takes a ship refill here after wrecked ship and knows how much he's supposed to have at this point in the run. But even still, we're just in such a bad place to go back to Norfair. Like this is something that like actually might kind of be understandable pretty easily by rando players. Like when you're up in wrecked ship and realize you have to go back down to Norfair, that feels so bad. Like unless your opponent does that too, you're losing a race.
Right.
And like it's the same circumstance here. Like Dang will have to do that to have a valid run. Kai does not and can just proceed through the rest of the game as normal.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's definitely an intricate category, not to be underestimated.
But after wrecked ship, we're actually coming up to one of my favorite parts of any like full item collection run, which is the Brinstar cleanup section. It's like easily one of my favorite parts of the game in Hundo, and it's very cool in this category too. We get to see a lot of neat stuff.
The movement will definitely be on display in that section of the game, and that's kind of wrapping things up with the exception of Green Brin, right?
Yeah, so the way we're gonna route this, I believe, is to do it similarly to like the hundo cleanup. So after wrecked ship, we're gonna get the items top of criteria. So the power bombs and the gauntlet items, and then we're gonna go down to Green Brinstar, go through like Eticoons, the big pink cleanup, all of that. And from there, we're going to go up Blue Brinstar, collect those items, and collect 230 at the very end.
I love that 230 is still the last item.
It's actually not.
Ah!
Because hockey, we'll be back.
Oh, how could I forget? Oh my gosh, the Terminator E-Tank. Incredible. Oh, nice Sky Missile pickup there from Dang. Nice running start there. Kai, though, not too far behind and does have kind of that attic door in hand or in pocket, I guess.
Yep, that'll save a little bit of time.
But still have to sit through. Yeah, definitely don't go down, Dang. Have to sit through another bowling cutscene, but this one is much less danger than the first time through.
Yeah, how many? Okay, what have we collected for E-Tanks at this point? We've got 2 in Lower Norfair. We've got 2 in Upper Norfair. We've got 1 in Wrecked Ship. What else do we have? Oh, the Maridia tanks. How many is that? 2?
2, I think, yeah.
Oh, so I think we are actually just at 14
Okay.
E-tanks then. I think Gauntlet E-tank is the first one to take it over.
To take the energy even further beyond what the devs intended.
So dumb.
But it's max percent exact.
I mean, that is why it is so dumb, hockey. That is like being a dumb, stupid category with ridiculous things to have to do to complete it is like, that's like this category. It's beautiful.
It's the best, yeah. I love it.
All right, here's our reserve tank. Oh, hopefully we get a pause after collecting all the reserves too. That's another little funny thing.
Yeah, just to verify that you have all 4. Or is it? It's more than 4 though, technically though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have 7 reserve tanks by the end of the game.
Yeah, even I could beat this game with that much energy.
Yeah, GT code gives you 3.
That's right.
And then there's 4 to collect.
All right, we're back at the landing site. Gonna do a little bit of cleaning up here. Landing site power bombs, I believe, and then into Gauntlet.
Yep. Yeah, from here, through Green Hill Zone, the routing of this item cleanup will look very. Brinstar, we go up Blue Brinstar and like climb and all that and get those last few items in criteria.
So if I heard you correctly, Zach, I think you broke up a little bit, but it's going to be very similar to Hundo.
Yeah, the Brinstar is going to be very similar to Hundo, item routing wise, not movement wise.
Sure.
Because yeah, we have space jump and screw attack and spring ball. When in normal Hundo, we just have high jump, speed booster. And we see here Kai getting these missiles on the way out, which is faster, as far as I'm aware. Dang did not do it, I think, wanting to be sure that he didn't forget them on the way out. But it should be faster to get those when Kai did here. All right, no quick drops here.
Not necessary.
Yeah, no, it's the time you save there if you're not fully confident in the quick drops is not worth the potential time loss of going down just one side. That's like 2 minutes, I think. Dang, what you doing?
Making sure that he gets Terminator tank.
You are going to come back through this room, I promised. Oh!
Is he going to Criteria, or I should say Old Bryn?
Oh, is this the way you do it? I thought that it was like a hundo cleanup, but he's doing like a clockwise Brinstar cleanup. It looks like.
All right, far out.
Interesting, but again, maybe that's just like the way to do it. We'll have to see what Kai does. I'm not super familiar with the route, but I thought that it was Green Bryn into retro.
Yeah, through like meme route door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because yeah, if you went down the elevator, it would eventually kind of terminate into Green Hill Zone.
Yep.
Grab
So
the pipe missile and then go back up through the door. So maybe there's more than one way to do this.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
And I'm sure there is. Dang, what are you doing? Are you
getting climb supers, I guess?
Just getting these now to not forget them later? Or are we going... It's just... I guess, yeah, you have to get them now if you are going down, so he's just going to have to go back down, climb again. Because there's no way that we're not just, like, finishing this loop and looping into Green Brinstar from the bottom.
Right.
Yeah, see, so Kai is going to Green Brinstar here from the top, similar to, like, a hundo cleanup.
All right, well, we have a little bit of route divergence here. We do have clockwise versus anti-clockwise cleanup here. Very interesting stuff. But I think Kai is just making a dramatic comeback here, just chipping away at Dang's lead.
Yeah, I think that like route knowledge is really huge here. We'll have to see. We're not going to know because of this divergence. We're not going to know until G4 like how much of a difference there is. And again, the time really, like the time assumes that Dang does have a valid run here.
Right.
But yeah, I think like Kai's routing is going to be overall more efficient because he's more experienced in the category, and that is going to make up some like at least a chunk of the movement difference and like the lead that Dan currently has.
No, I agree for sure. It should be exciting stuff to see them basically in opposite sides of these things, then meeting in the middle and continuing their separate ways.
Yep. I wonder where exactly we'll get the high five. All right, Kai not going for a moonfall there.
I bet you it's going to be somewhere in pink.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my guess, but I did just realize that both runners do have to do the bottom of the Green Bryn shaft, so it might not quite be in big pink. It might be closer to kind of this opening part of Green Bryn.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What's about? No, I don't think it's possible for the two of them to miss each other.
Yeah, I think they're on a collision course.
Yeah, because like Dang's got to come down. Got to come down here.
Yeah, and then we'll finish with doing the early supers items, the reserve, the Bryn reserve, and the 2 missile packs. Well, three missile packs really. Yep.
I guess I overestimated how long it was going to take Kai to get to Edakun's PBs here, because Dang is only just now entering Big Pink. in a couple of seconds from now, which is entirely what I meant to say originally.
I love it. Zach was like, I have seen it. I've had a vision of Dang entering Big Pink here. See, look, there they are. Yay, I was right about something for once. Kinda. Big Pink's a big room hockey. They're kind of like at opposite floors right now, but
well, I'm actually not sure if we're gonna get like an actual high five here.
like a true high five. Yeah, it's gonna be very tough to say.
It'll kind of depend because they're both kind of just like crisscrossing Big Pink here, going to like the 4 things that you need to clean up. Yeah, there's 4 things in Big Pink. There's waterway, there's spore spawn supers, there's the energy tank,
wave tank, and
the wave gate tank, Mission Impossible there.
Mission Impossible, yeah.
And then there's like the missiles up there and the missiles down here.
Here a missile, there a missile, you know.
Everywhere a missile.
Everywhere a missile. Couple and a super as well. Can't forget. I know you already said it, sports bond supers, but can't leave them out of the song.
Okay, so we are getting a high five.
Oh my gosh, that was not on my bingo card, exact. That was definitely not on my bingo card. Now they're just trailing each other. This is like the race is on here to get to the wave gate.
Yeah, except after this, Kai is gonna keep going down, and he's gonna keep going up. So we still have no idea who's ahead.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's so funny.
Let's see. So, is Kai gonna get to G4 first?
I'm not sure because I mean,
I guess Kai's
what Dang has left is just the bottom of Brinstar and the
well,
whereas Kai has to do all of Retro Brin.
Oh, Kai hasn't done Waterway yet either. That's right.
No. I think it's gonna be quite close.
Yeah, and I didn't realize Dang still had to do Mission Impossible here.
Yeah.
There's just so much stuff to remember.
So much stuff up in this room. My goodness. No wonder rando players love it so much. Yeah,
no, it's a lot of items. It's a lot. I think there's 7 of them total, including charge.
That's wild. That's wild. Thank you, game devs, for just leaving us so many goodies in one place.
Tasty, tasty stuff.
Yep. All right, so Mission Impossible is look, they're exiting Big Pink at almost the exact same time. Oh, you can't script this better, exact.
Amazing.
You could not write it.
Oh, that was almost going to be really cool if Dang had been able to open that door.
So
would have just like zoomed through with a blue ball and laid a power bomb midair. Would have been sick.
Yep.
Let's pretend it happened.
And you saw Dang there just testing the integrity of those power bomb blocks with a couple of normal blocks, just to make sure, you know, that they're OSHA approved, you know, and then blowing them away with a power bomb. Just Dang's doing his part as an inspector of you know, structural integrity of the planet Zebus.
Yeah, structural integrity is generally important. When it's compromised, bad things happen.
Yes, as we saw at the end of last race, as we will see at the end of this race.
Samus just loves ruining the structural integrity.
I wonder if it weighs on her exact that every planet she visits just explodes.
I don't know. Once they've exploded, you wouldn't really weigh anything on them. So.
Oh my goodness. so good. Oh, exact. That was wonderful.
Oh, that was I think Dang had supers equipped unintentionally, meant to be on power bombs, and fired a super at the Bryn Reserve egg, and it just exploded on the Chozo's hand.
Amazing.
But it looked cool.
Yeah, it's all about looking cool. For sure. Oh, look at the Kai with a Shine Spark Sword. He'll be able to get across old Mother Brain very, very quickly. But I think Dang's going to get to G4 first.
Yep. Yeah, Dang has a very, very short way to go to G4 from here. Kai still has some collection to do. It's not super long collection. It's only a couple of extra room transitions. But when Dang gets up here, it's like mushrooms, bottom of Green Pirates, statues hallway G4.
Yeah.
Like just right there. I'm not sure how far Kai like was compared to like will be. I'm very curious how much the so that was like an 1119 a 11949 G4 I think for Dang.
Yeah. That sounds reasonable.
Kai's probably going to be
probably like 122, maybe 121 rather.
Yeah,
somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, maybe even less than that. We'll see. We're a minute out from. I don't think we're a minute out from G4 here.
Okay, yeah, maybe more like 30 to 45 seconds.
Okay, yeah, 1949. So, yeah, gonna be probably a minute, maybe a minute 10, minute 15 behind hitting G4.
Yeah. But Dang is down in G4, just choosing to go for it.
Oh, I forgot about the fanfare, so maybe a tiny bit more.
Yeah, 7 seconds for that E-Tank. But we're gonna see some Metroid rooms again. And YOLO strats are on the table. You can just, like Exact said in the first race, you could just go for it. All just guns blazing. And no matter what you do, you'll have enough ammo.
Okay, so it's like exactly a minute and a half.
Okay.
Or a little, slightly under. I think 46. I think 21:46.
Gotcha.
Or 16. 16.
16.
Dang's was the 49. It's either but yeah, just about a minute and a half. Which yeah, we'll see how Dang fares with this baby skip. And you extra don't want a baby grab here, because there's much more energy to. Oh,
did he get a slow?
I think we're good. Nope,
yes!
we did not get baby slow.
Wow.
We're good. Woo!
Wow. Very nice from Dang there. So yeah, does it just take like 5 minutes to refill all of your energy tanks, or?
No, it's not the refill. It's the baby drain.
Oh gosh, that's right. Yeah, because the refill isn't timed like that. It's the you're right. It's the drain.
I mean, you probably have time to like charge a shine spark with the baby slow. Get a blue suit from like having baby interrupt your shine spark.
And then just shine spark right into Mother Brain too. Just pew.
Yeah, just like blue. Walk into her with blue suit. KGG.
Yep.
Yeah, look how much you have to damage down to get into like stand-up range.
Oh my
It's so
God.
dumb. It's so dumb, hockey.
I love it though. It's so good.
All right. So Kai here is gonna do his best to baby skip.
Taking damage from that iron side hopper for sure.
Yeah, very, very good. We can't see exactly how successful that was, but it looked good. But yeah, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Like even with the like really solid baby skip. Oh, very, very nice. Both the Lummi float and the face right. So yeah, saving about 25 minutes here.
I knew you could double it again. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, but I had to add a little bit extra due to inflation.
That's 1 minute's worth.
Like the value of a point of energy hockey has gone so far down in the last hour and 25 minutes.
This is hyperinflation right here.
All right.
But yeah, good stand-up setup here from Dang. Able to get in those charge wave plasma ice shots here, 900 apiece.
One thing that's interesting, it's not going to matter, because it's like he can just go over to his mother brain's going to wake up and go over to the right. But if the baby had to detach naturally, it would take a very, very long time. Like there's still 6 extra tanks of energy to fill after the bar fills. It's a lot of tanks, hockey.
It is. It's a lot, but that means more time for stand-up. Get it down to a single shot Mother Brain 3. Or a no shot. But I think one shot is actually faster? Question mark.
You need at least one hyper beam shot.
Okay. So even when you're at 0 shots, it's 1 shot.
Even if she's technically at 0, you have to hit her with hyper beam to kill her.
That makes sense. I don't know where I get these crazy ideas exact. I also don't know where they get these crazy categories either, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean, generally, enemies die when they get to 0 HP, so it's a reasonable mistake to make, I think. All right. And Kai setting up.
Oh, dang, just barely missing that spark here in the escape. But able to back it up.
This is interesting. I did not realize that Kai goes for 2 cries.
Yeah. That's I feel like it's only been like a year or less than a year since they discovered that. About a year?
Yeah.
18 months?
Well, I saw a little while back, Nada was actually posting something about like a different way to like set it up that maybe was only like needed an input on 1 frame that was maybe tighter. But I don't know if he ever ended up running like a deeper analysis on it, but I do remember there was like some sort of thing like that was posted about within the past couple months. Got the lore for all of you in chat. All right. Now, finishing in first place tentatively.
Tentative, yeah.
With a time of 1 hour. No, Kai, don't forfeit.
Oh boy. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this shakes out. But Kai's still on the escape, I believe. Oh. Gosh. Didn't have that on my bingo card either, exact.
Maybe did that on purpose?
I'm not sure. But Mother Brain 3 in complete shambles, totally shambolic. Mechanized, biomechanical chicken suit just falling apart there.
Yeah, you can.
Well, while we wait for the credits to roll and we figure things out on our end, there is plenty more Super Metroid multi-category tournament action coming your way, both this weekend and into the ensuing weeks. And if you give me a moment, I'll just get that schedule up. Tomorrow, Sunday, December 8th, we've got Kai versus Fuzda. That's more Group C action. We also have Professor School versus A System of Vibrant Colors. Papa Schmo and Fat Scott will be in the primetime slot on Monday evening. Shiny Zenny versus Iron Rusty. All these matches are best of 3. Shiny Zenny versus Iron Rusty on Tuesday in the primetime slot. Papa Schmo returning to action on Wednesday against Polar Bear Bunny. And Polar Bear Bunny returning to action against Mr. Guy Average 1 week from tomorrow in the wee hours of the Eastern Standard morning. So we will see if Kai can get out of this soft lock. But we'll also learn for sure whether Diggidiggidang had a valid run. I'm waiting with bated breath. Oh, so yes,
we did miss 2 items.
We were correct. Dang, having missed 2 items, and we know which 2 they are.
Yep. Cathedral missiles and croc power bombs.
Oh, so close. So very, very close.
I have to. Let me see. All right, so.
Oh, thanks, Jestro. Jestro saying that Croc PB was collected on the VOD for Dang, so it was Cathedral and something else.
Huh. Did you get Crumble Shaft? Dang.
Yeah, yeah. Dang got Crumble Shaft on the way down.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. R.
Yep.
I feel like more heroic music, exact.
All right, so yeah, we'll see how how we resolve this.
Yeah, so sit tight, folks. Maybe take time to take a bio break, get your favorite beverage or another snack. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We're leaving you on a cliffhanger, Speed Gaming 2.
Don't go anywhere. Riveting Super Metroid action. Hopefully to come.
All right, so I believe Kai is going to start over from his save. Oh, hey, Zach.
Hello.
Yeah, so it does look like Kai is restarting. But unknown if Dang also has a save to restart from. To be determined, chat. Sephi, I agree, but it is, of course, up to the tournament admins, I think, on a case-by-case basis. So hang tight, folks. We'll get things sorted out. All right, well, we got both runners back in the driver's seat in their respective runs. We've got GT saves reloaded. We've got GT codes input. And we've got GT fights, folks. So unfortunately, Kai having to go with kind of that left side corner trap, not able to get the most efficient fight here against Gold Terizo, but finishing off in short order. Dang, of course, grabbing those super missiles up top. And looks like Kai electing to grab the screw attack first. Kai, wait, no, go back. Oh, maybe gonna get it on the other way through. Maybe doesn't have to go back to get it. I don't remember if that's what Kai did in the first time through here, though. Oh, thank you, Fluffy Mittens in chat. I appreciate that. Hello, Exec.
Hello. Yeah, I was gonna say that you do have to get screw attack. It's the one major that you have to pick up post GT code.
But you don't have to just chat pointing out that there's tiny variation where Dang grabbed the super missile first, Kai grabs it second after going through the second time through the crumbled blocks.
Gotcha. Okay.
But just a little bit of a misunderstanding on my part, Exec. Nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, it's a category that's so good it's worth doing again. I think. Oh no!
Oh, no!
No, dang! Oh no!
I feel badly for.
I feel so terrible too. God, I don't want to laugh.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Oh my word!
After all that we've been through, Exact, that is the cherry on the top, unfortunately.
I mean, you haven't run a full item collection category until you've done that, honestly. It's a pain that we all understand. Even if you've just run Hundo, you know the pain of falling through those crumbles.
Just the absolute pain indeed. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, if it's worth doing once, it's worth doing twice, it's worth doing thrice, in my opinion. That is a clean GT missile pickup there for Dang. Never have to go through that again.
Oh my word. All right, so it wouldn't be a Super Metroid tournament without some extreme unexpected twists and turns, folks. But what has happened is because Kai softlocked and Dang did not have a valid run, the two of them have started over from their pre-GT code saves and are basically gonna do it over and see if they can get valid runs again. Or, like they get another shot. Nobody's gonna PB.
No, unfortunately, but
well, Dang might.
yeah,
Dang
that's true.
did say in race time that he couldn't remember if he had actually completed a run of this. So theoretically, this could be Dang's new GT Max PB.
It very well could be.
I bet it will be the first PB of his where he'll have finished the game twice.
That is amazing. Truly amazing. Yeah, we'll see how the respective boss fights go again. I do feel like I'm not trying to stir the pot exact, but I do feel like Diggy might have a bit of a knowledge advantage now, knowing that he missed those two items the first time around.
Perhaps we shall see.
We shall see. Yeah.
There may be something else. Like there's always the chance of forgetting something else.
There's a possibility.
No,
yes,
but,
I definitely don't want to disagree with that. And I agree with FBS in chat saying it's so easy to forget items in this category. I mean, yeah, I couldn't even remember which items were missed.
Oh, I've still got the mood lighting on. It's dark at 4:30 now because because the Earth going around the sun and time regulations are interact in a fun way. I had to turn on my lights to make sure I can see my non-existent notes and do proper commentary. But I still had them set to mood lighting.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so we've got another Ridley fight here. Kai's stream looks like it's frozen here, but we know that he has a local recording going as well. So if we need to do a review, a VOD review or anything, like we have the information that we will need.
For sure.
All right, so Dang killing Ridley here.
Picking up that Ridley tank. That's like the first one after you do the GT code, then.
Yes.
The first of many.
Yep, because you'll get fire fleas on the way out. So yeah, all told, you end up with 2,100 energy across 21 energy tanks.
Unlimited power.
All right. Oh, we get to see this strat again. This is fun. And speedball. Let's go. All right. Looks like we're getting a stream refresh here on Kyzentun side. Okay, yeah, we're still some technical difficulties here. Hopefully, I think this is on Kai's end, like with his internet. So hopefully that kind of shakes itself out. Oh, once again, gets the blue. So very good attempt, but I think maybe didn't get the mock ball portion of it, or like the bounce. I forget exactly how Harubi works, but all right. So it's not a huge lead, but we do have Kai off to a little bit of a lead due to that mishap in with GT missiles for Dang, but it's very close. There's only a room separating the two of them right now, so. All right, so now we've got Kai going back for these speed missiles here, so gonna maybe can still get the spark. Yes, very nicely done. Oh, gets the bonk. That's. I think there's a way to normalize your position so you don't get that, but I don't know it because that's such a niche case. When are you ever doing that? You know. Ooh, and Dang, unfortunately, angle sparking there. Yeah, seeing a couple supers. This missile is really, really annoying to grab sometimes. So yeah, rather than deal with the room with the crumbles gone, Dang is gonna elect to reset it. And so yeah, Dang, it looks like he's gonna get that missile on the way out. Kyzentun stream again, having some minor frame rate hiccups here. And making our way through. There's the cathedral missiles for Kai. I'm going to assume that Dang will remember those this time. I think, I'm not sure if he learned specifically that was what was forgotten. But oh, very cool. All right. Oh, does Dang do a different cleanup than I see? Is this like a clockwise versus counterclockwise cleanup down here in Norfair as well? That's interesting. All right, cathedral missiles, let's go. Just in case you missed it the first time, folks. Oh, yeah. And so for anyone who has joined us in the past 15 minutes or so, we were nearly at the race. Dang finished, but had a run with 133%, which is not a valid run. Kyzentun, if he had finished, I think would have won. We're pretty sure he had all the items, but he got soft locked at the end of stand up glitch and couldn't fix it. So we had both runners restart them, or we gave both runners the option, and both decided to take it to restart from a prior save, and both of them elected to just start from their pre-GT code saves and go from there, and basically redo the entire portion of the race post GT code. And so yeah, we're just gonna see this. All right, so getting our croc on. No need Jones, because you don't need to actually collect grapple, you just need to collect those missiles. Also, I am pretty sure that it would be faster with space jump and I guess just space jump at screw attack would help a little bit. All right. So Kai does seem to have widened his lead a little bit here. And here is going to come out Croc Escape. And so yeah, they're taking. Are they taking alternate paths? Yes. So yeah, Dang is doing a counterclockwise cleanup of Upper Norfair, whereas Kai is doing a. I don't know if you call that. I guess you'd call it clockwise. And so it's kind of hard to tell who's ahead. So I don't know why I was. Oh, an interesting thing, you don't need to pick up high jump boots. So you just need to leave this room. Oh, except you've already gotten high jump boots anyway, because you can't do. I don't think you can really do bootless on one tank. All right, so I think that like the Norfair elevator is probably give us a picture of where the runners are in relation to one another. And like how much of a lead Kai has here.
Exact. Did you see that little Sova freeze save in the crumble shaft from Kai. I thought that was pretty swaggy.
Yeah, no, that was sick. That's like I may need to steal that for when I'm feeling lazy in Hundo. All right, so it looks like 158.56 top of the Norfair elevator. Oh, it's less of a discrepancy than it looked like.
Only about 12 seconds, would you say, right? Exactly.
Let's see. It's 56. It's about 30. A little under 30 seconons.
Oh,
looks
okay.
like.
Oh, top of the elevator. Okay.
Yes, because Kai's stream lagged when he started the elevator.
Gotcha.
I couldn't see when the time was. Makes it hard to do a time comparison in case you were unsure of that, Hockey.
Yeah, definitely. And my problem was I was doing the time arithmetic in metric, so that's why I was a little bit off.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for metric time.
Metric time will get you every time. And yes, I have a you-know-what eating grin on my face after that one. But
it wasn't even that funny, Hockey.
No, it wasn't. It was just terrible.
I think this race has already broken me.
But exact, the show must go on.
Evidently. No, this is great. We love watching more Super Metroid.
That's
and
right.
I mean, honestly, Kai winning this race is like my shot at calming a low ice race in this tournament, probably. So, like, I just want to see more Super Metroid, particularly low ice. So, like, we can get that if Kai wins. But not that I'm rooting against Dang or anything. It's just, it'd be cool to see low ice, you know?
No, for sure. Low ice is such a tough category. Requires a level of skill, and I don't even know what else. Gravitas, panache. I don't know. It requires something. Notoriously hard category.
So you remember the novel Catch-22?
I do. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, about the requirements for running low ice are about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you need a psychiatric evaluation for wanting to run any percent, I don't even know what you need for wanting to run low percent.
But this time, going into Maridia, exact, Kai has the advantage, unlike in the first edition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Dang can definitely make up ground on the basis of movement, because it is like a 30-second gap, if that, currently, which I think Dang has like made some time up since that initial GT missiles flub. A little too high on that one. It's a really tricky strat. Your space jumps actually do have to be fairly precise, and you want to have fairly particular run speed. Oh, that's neat. That's the Hundo strat. Damage boost. Alright, so Beach will not be forgotten.
Nope.
Whee!
No items left behind. That's our new campaign here in the Super Metroid multi-category tournament.
Hey, you know, skip Cathedral missiles once, shame on you. Skip Cathedral missiles twice.
You can't skip them again.
You can't get skipped again.
Oh, I felt like, I'm so sorry, Exact. I thought that's where you're going. I didn't want to steal your thunder.
It's all good.
Great moments in Super Metroid tournament history.
Yeah, I think both of us. I think both of us kind of overlapping, making the same joke makes it that much more powerful, honestly.
Oh man. Oh wow. Oh, too good. Just too good. Okay, we did see a really nice Phantoon fight from Kai again, using that microwave beam to great effect. Dang, hopefully able to do the same, getting set up here. Precious missiles picked up by Kai. Got a little double microwave action here from Dang. Whatever it takes to defeat the water sausage.
Ugh. All right, so looks like we have about a 204.40, 39.40 Draydor from Kyzentun. So we'll see how much of a. This will make up a little bit of time if Dan can. Oh, just a little bit short on the spark frames, looks like.
Yeah, just ran out of juice there right at the last moment. I really, for Dragon, I really like this setup from Kai, though. I feel like it's, as soon as I say how consistent it is, God bless
Hockey.
America. That's my fault. Kai, that's my fault. Kai, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Me and my big mouth, exactly. This is really giving Dang a chance to catch up. Whew. Finishing off Dragon. No microwave beam required for Kai.
Okay, so let's see. We have. I'll do it on the fade to black. All right, 206.02.
206.02 is the number to beat.
It looks like Dang missed the one round as well.
Oh, that's just bad. That's just contagious commentator curse.
If I can,
virulent.
If I'm judging properly from this like very unhelpful freeze frame.
To be continued.
It's like you can't see Samus. You can see Dragon's butt, and that's it. Like
just the tail fin.
It's like what the background is plain black, which is always the case, but it's like particularly noticeable here, and you kind of realize how empty this whole room is.
For sure. All right, so next benchmark, I guess you could say, would be Aqueduct. 207.06 for Kai.
Not necessarily. Like they do the cleanup differently.
Oh, I guess they do, but I think they both go to Aqueduct at the same moment.
Maybe. I'm not. I think maybe you're right, but the place that we could be sure is like the elevator up to Wrecked Ship.
That's an excellent point. Yeah, you're right. Exact.
So I think we know that Kai
so far away.
Yeah, it kind of is, but that's what happens when people take different routes on us when we already don't know the route.
It's true. After today, though, Exact, we're gonna know the route: up, down, inside out, right side in.
We're gonna know two of them.
We're gonna know two separate routes. Yeah, that's for sure. And I love that they both are based on like clock face directions. Like you go clockwise Bryn, clockwise Norfair, counterclockwise of any variation you want, really.
I don't know if the Maridia cleanup is a clockwise counterclockwise thing, but
no, I don't think it is. But
I mean, let's just say it is, and if anybody fact checks us, we can call them a liar.
It's true. We could. It's an option. I just think this is so interesting the way Kai does this by taking the shoot, as I like to call it. But because it's guarded by shoots. Someone's like, Cocky, there's only one shoot next to him. I'm like, what about the rest of the room? They're guarding it. There's many shoots. There's at least 2 more.
Yeah, and if you waste all your supers trying to open the door and don't have any left and have to reset, I mean, I feel like you're gonna throw a shoot riot. Of course, you throw riots like they're parties. Like,
yeah,
obviously.
exactly. Exactly. I have tears in my eyes. Oh my goodness. Jestro asking us, "What have we become?" Jestro, I don't know. I don't have it. I don't have the answer, but whatever it is, I love it. Yeah, big shout outs for Jestro on the setup today here on SpeedGaming, and also big shout out to SpeedGaming for hosting this tournament. It's able to be broadcast into your homes, your domiciles, wherever you are. If you're on the go or you're at home, you're able to watch some exciting Super Metroid action absolutely free. So thanks very much to the SpeedGaming volunteers for always helping with setup.
Does that spark do something? Because that's the second time Kai has done it, and I'm not sure if it's just something he's doing for fun or if it actually does something.
I'm not sure exact, but great question for the interview, I think. But yeah, I'm not sure what it accomplishes. It's beyond my very limited understanding of this game.
All right. Dang, unfortunately going to miss that damage boost off of the Evers particle here. Oh. Oh yeah, there's no reason to like... Yeah.
More great glitches, exact. I want more! We've got simultaneous ones at that.
Is Dang ahead?
I don't know. It looks like it.
Yeah.
Did he get out both sand pits? To be honest, I'm not sure. But does seem to have just a tenuous lead right now as he goes past the Sephi fish, or Ponk fish.
Huh.
This is so interesting.
Yeah, we went into maybe like when we looked at how far apart they were, there had been divergence that hadn't been accounted for, but no, we did it at the Norfair elevator, right? Like,
I thought so, yeah. It's practically neck and neck here. Just an item fanfare and a door transition away from Dang for Kai. But it does appear that Dang is in the lead right now.
Yep, very, very slightly. I don't think there's anything that Kai has done at this point that Dang has not.
I don't think so either. But I'm trying to like retrace the steps through Maridia. Like, where did Kai lose that time?
Mm-hmm. Oh well, the Dragon.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I think Dang was still quite, a good chunk behind Kai at that point too.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Huh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see how it all shakes out.
I guess so.
It was the 2 Shine Sparks. That's right. It had to have been. Dang has found some way to compress time using the power of Shine Spark technology.
I did get the missiles. All right, and so this is also divergence to account for. So Kai does have like a fanfare's worth of time that Dang will not have to spend.
Right,
plus,
yeah, because of the West Ocean missiles.
Yeah, plus a couple of seconds to like get there.
Right.
And back.
Through the one tile gap.
Woo.
Well, that's kind of interesting. It looks like Dang's going for Spooky before going for the E-Tank. Or getting the E-Tank on the way up.
It looks like it, yeah.
Okay. The routes, they're diverging upon their divergence, exact. Like,
word.
How did I miss this the first time?
This really makes it difficult to jump.
It does. And now that I remember exact, like, I think during Wreck Ship was where I like kind of partially blacked out. Because I even had like a hard time answering your questions. I was like, yeah, Metroid game. Samus move good, do things fast. And that brought us full circle back into the criteria cleanup. So,
hey, if it works.
Yeah, if it works, it works. It's what I always say.
All right, so now Kai is going down to get the 2 packs of supers. Question mark.
Yeah, I think so. To get the Phantoon or the right side supers and the what you calls the spooky missiles, I
guess. The left side supers?
Sorry, the left side supers. Aren't there right side supers too?
Yes, that's these, and then the left side supers. So those are the ones on the left. So I can see how you'd get confused.
Well, see, I did it from the southern hemisphere, so everything was backwards.
So we can find a way to blame Nevdi for this, right?
That's right. There's got to be a way. Shout outs to Nevdi. But I do all of my commentary by watching the game feed in a mirror, while in the southern hemisphere. But,
well, that doesn't cancel out.
I don't know. I have to write a letter to my high school physics teacher to find out. But yeah.
Yeah, so we've got this pretty similar kind of cleanup going. Kai appears to actually be ahead now. Oh my goodness.
The sink! The sink! It's impossible!
But see, Kai has some time save here that we hadn't accounted for because he opened this door already on the first pass.
He unlocked the door at the very beginning when he got Gravity Suit from Phantoon. My goodness. Oh, that's such an interesting. Is that spring balls to kind of clip through those worker robots?
You can clip through them if you have iframes and they're moving towards you. They're like moving towards you with their head tilted forward.
Because I've seen people do it standing up, but it almost looked like Dang did it while in Morph Ball and was like jumping through them almost.
Yep. Yeah. Generally, I do jumps, but you can't do that when you have screw attack because it resets your iframes.
Oh, of course. That darn. Who coded this game exact? Resetting my iframes.
Just a beautiful pile of garbage. The most
in assembly.
Yeah, what did I say the other day? The most scintillatingly beautiful pile of garbage you'll ever see.
But it's what? It's our game. It's our speed.
It's our beautiful garbage.
That's right. It absolutely is.
So yeah, I think Dang had to retry sky missiles at least once.
Okay, yeah. And had a little bit of difficulty finding that super block there for the maze missiles or whatever they're called.
That super block is so terrible.
It doesn't seem to have a very very consistent hitbox.
Yeah, it's just like because supers at that like distance are so sensitive to Samus's movement as well. And it's hard to tell exactly where the tile boundary is.
I gotcha.
All right, so it looks like gravity touch will be our. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Just standing on the one robot while it's moving, and so you can shoot the other robot through the ceiling. That's pretty nifty.
It's very clever. We also have a message in chat from our very own Jestro, and I'm going to do my best to give it an accurate read exact. What is a Super Metroid? A miserable pile of garbage. So thank you for that, Jestro. Wasn't the best read I've ever done, but it was all right. It was serviceable.
Yeah, but enough talk. Have at you. Never mind. I fell in climb. I got to reset.
My goodness. So even with the West Ocean pickup here, Kai extending a little bit of a lead.
All right. 2:20:11. Leaving West Ocean.
So yeah, still just under 10 seconds. And now we get into the second dive, maybe even the third, fourth. It's the divergence of the divergence when we do our Criteria Brinstar sweep. But perhaps it'll be Brinstar Criteria. I don't know.
Yep. So we will. Like we're definitely getting these two items here.
And Gauntlet.
Yeah. So if we see the same thing that we saw last game, we will see Kai go through Gauntlet, go out the back, later to Green Brinstar. And we will see Dang go get the Gauntlet items and then go up Terminator, getting Terminator Tank now, and then going down Retro Brinstar and clockwise through Green Brinstar.
With like a nice little like curly Q loop to grab the climb supers.
Yep.
It looked like Dang had a little bit of trouble there with that wraparound shot, but Kai was so consistent with it both this time and last time that I think that's just going to put him even further ahead.
Yeah. I mean, there aren't a lot of categories where you do that wraparound shot with plasma. Usually it's done with wave or wave spacer most commonly. Because yeah, you could be doing it in Hundo or RBO basically.
Oh my goodness, what a hearty raid. Welcome in, Raiders, with the raid message, never fear, Presidente is here. Well, someone will have to start playing Hail to the Chief or some other tune, but welcome in, Raiders. This is the Super Metroid multi-category tournament, Fall 2024 edition. This is Group C round-robin action between Kyzentun and diggidiggidang. Second race in a best-of-3 series, max percent GT. So we hope that you're ready to see some exciting Super Metroid action. If Kai can pull off this win in this category, he will force a decisive race 3 in this opening round robin.
Yep. So interestingly, during that criteria cleanup, Dang lost another 10 seconds on Kai, it looked like. But this time around is going to be doing the same counterclockwise cleanup.
Did you see that got the reverse mock ball?
Very nice, Kai.
Very nice. I gotta hand it to these runners for having this level of discipline and just mental stamina.
Yes, endurance.
It's unbelievable. But it does look like they're following each other this time instead of going in separate loops.
Yep. All right, Dang missing that mock ball, so we're gonna have to go up here, lose a little bit of time. Ooh, okay.
That was close. That was very close.
Ooh, boy.
So if you are just joining us, this is Max Percent GT, which requires our runners stipulatively to go get the Varia suit and the gravity suit before attempting Lower Norfair, heading down to Lower Norfair, entering the Gold Torizo boss room from the right side, holding all 4 face buttons to trigger the GT code, which gives you all major items except screw attack, 700 energy, and 3 reserve tanks, along with, 100, 20, and 20 exact?
Yep.
And then, since it's max percent, our runners now have to go through the rest of the game, picking up all of the other missile, super, and power bomb expansions, in addition to the reserve tanks and all of the remaining energy tanks. So in total, they will finish with 135% at the conclusion of the credit sequence.
Yep. And go ahead, Hockey.
No, I insist.
And yeah, you know, when they like the remaining energy tanks will be all of them. Before they do the GT code, they're not allowed to collect any energy tanks, reserve tanks, or any ammo packs beyond the first one of each of the 3 ammos.
That's right. So you have to actually go down to Lower Norfair and make it all the way to GT under extremely challenging circumstances with the lowest possible item loadout.
Yep, and don't underestimate the fact that you have to fight Phantoon on no tanks 5/5 Varia suit. It's not fun.
Definitely not easy. And charge beam is not much help, but it could mean a little bit of an advantage.
Yep.
Very slightly, though.
Yeah, no tank Varia is the same as 1 tank power suit.
Wow.
Like, as far as number of hits you can survive. Yeah, it's not something you want to mess with.
No, for sure. So we are kind of heading into the back third, I guess, of this route. Our runners are cleaning up Brinstar and Criteria, all the items that they intentionally skipped over earlier in the race. And then it'll be a trip to Torian, where they can face off against the Metroids and Mother Brain.
Is there something that Dang hasn't gotten yet?
I'm not sure.
Because there's no way Kai lost this much time here.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I thought I saw him go to wave missiles. Yeah, he's going back up, I think. Maybe Spore Spawn? Yeah. Back of Spore Spawn, I think.
Hasn't been into Wavegate yet either, it looks like.
Okay. But did just finish Waterway.
Yes. So more freaking divergence. That's really cool. This is the most Hockey. This is the most randomizer ass vanilla match I have ever seen.
You said it.
My word.
That's so accurate. The most randomizer-like vanilla category anyone has ever seen.
It's like, where are you going? What are you doing? I don't understand what is happening.
Exact. The answer for both the runners. What are they doing? Their best. Exact. They're laying it all out there. They're putting it all on the line. The stakes have never been higher.
Oh
Oh
my
my goodness.
word.
Somebody in chat says the items haven't moved, but the runners still struggle to find them. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so good. But Dang is back on track. The train is on the tracks. Chugging along, heading into Green Hill Zone to grab the pipe missile.
Oh, almost. That's a sick mock ball if you can get it.
Oh, into the pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Kai is really putting on a display here, the mastery of these esoteric categories. Gonna be heading into Billy Mays, Taco Tank, and the second missile pack of the game.
Nice turnaround there.
It's probably that. I think both of these runners probably want to give a similar gesture to this category, perhaps after this is done. But we'll see.
All right. So yeah, this is our retro Brin cleanup. From here, it's so basically the rest of this is like Hundo cleanup. They just have way too many missiles and probably way too many power bombs, but not like way too many. Like because you use a bunch of power bombs.
True.
But a ludicrous amount of energy. But otherwise, this is Hundo cleanup, except that the last item is not 230 missiles.
That's right. It is not. Because we will be back. But I again, going back to the bingo card exact, I did not have on my bingo card the retro Brinstar shaft high five there pre Billy Mays. That was a stunning revelation in this race.
Yeah, I mean at this point, I think the divergence is done. There's like not anything else to like diverge.
We've diverged all of our divergence.
It's like those. There's no more things can't get in the same order as each other.
That's
right?
They have to get it. I mean, I wouldn't go get 230 before I got climb supers. I mean, you could, but I don't think anyone should.
It would be a choice. I will give you that.
The choice is ours. The world is our oyster, exact.
Here's hoping you're not allergic to shellfish.
Oh my gosh. I love that spark across Old Mother Brown. We saw Kai do it in the first race to get, and then heading in to grab the missiles. Very, very strategically placed there under Old Mother Brain's capsule there. I just love all the throwbacks that this game has of the tile sets and the specific rooms that you saw that were so iconic in the first Metroid game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I mean, besides coding, iframe resetting and a bunch of other things, like the devs really knew what they were doing when they made this game.
Yeah, it's just like when you've got like however much memory to work with, and you're maybe not necessarily like communicating with your fellow programmers what variables you're using all the time. I like you can still do great work and create like a beautiful product. It's just going to be kind of janked together garbage. Like inevitably as a consequence of the process.
Yeah, and it has become one of the most enduringly popular speed games of all time. Enduringly endearing, you might even say. But I wouldn't try it. I barely got that out.
And I'm trying to combine the two, but I can't, because if you like, it just becomes the other word.
Well, there it is. Exact Kai is into G4. 232 and change. But
Yeah,
Diggy is right on his heels.
Yeah, we'll just have to check the elevator, I guess.
Yeah. Get the official unofficial time difference.
I think they both have to pause still.
Oh gosh, that's an interesting point. Our good friend Chabo in chat says, as a software engineer, that's our secret. Exact. All our code is hot garbage. Held together with the equivalent of, a digital piece of Scotch tape and a paper clip and a couple staples.
I think that was like a 2:33:31. We will see if Dang's stream unfreezes in time for us to catch his Turian elevator time. All right.
Look, this is a heads-up play from Kai. Exact. The pre-Metroid save. I respect it.
Oh yeah, this way you can go back if your run's not valid.
It's true. You can return.
All right, yeah, Dang's still needing to pause, so that didn't work either. Damnation.
Why do they conspire against us, Exact? Dionysus, I invoke thee. Oh my goodness. But
all right,
really, sorry, after you.
I was just gonna say 2:34:41 for Metroid's 4 Fade to Black.
There's a really nice set of Metroid rooms there from Kai, but Dang also having a pretty nice run at it.
All right, so it's about 25 seconds.
25 seconds. But will baby skip be enough? That is the question.
Well, Kai is doing the baby skip, but that is still going to be... It saves less time in this category necessarily, or it doesn't save less time, but like it's still very slow to get baby grabbed.
Like, look at this from Dang. Oh, the extra jump and the extra clear away.
Oh, I think that's good.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh, no! This race has truly had it all.
And
you've got slow mode.
Oh, and now Dang's locked in, so let's hope this was a valid run this time.
Oh my goodness gracious! What are we gonna see next?
Yeah, like is being said in chat, like this save here locks Dang in. The only way to remove the baby slow is to save and reset.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
But he's now locked in, so he needs to hope that he has 135%.
Yeah, because you can't go back. Oh my goodness gracious! There are no rolling saves, not on a vanilla card.
All right, 3650 for brain hit floor.
Brain hit
for
floor,
Kai.
3650. Committed to memory, Exact. I'm sorry. What did you say the time was?
I think I said 3640.
That's time deflation in this economy. Oh my gosh.
So if it's 40, it's about 41 seconds.
Wow. That is just unprecedented. Kai already threw Mother Brain 2 into the rainbow beam, damaging down to be able to set up this stand-up glitch. Now I've got my fingers and toes crossed here, Exact. We did see Kai, unfortunately, succumb to the soft lock on Mother Brain, or I should say the stand-up glitch at the very end of it. But we will see Diggy already into the catch-up phase. Just a couple more shots to finish off Mother Brain 2. And Dang will be into the baby cutscene. Exact, this has been a journey beyond our imaginations.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I won't say anything because stand-up's still a thing.
It is. Because I know Kai has the bottom of the elevator save, but he does not. I don't think he has a pre-Mother Brain save.
No.
So if anything goes haywire, he's got to do all of Torian over again.
Yep, but that because the saving down here would kind of negate the purpose of having the one up top, because like that's a safety save against having an invalid run.
That's an excellent point that I now understand why. The things that you don't think of. That's what a co-cob's for, right? Exactly. Except it's really kind of, with me, it's kind of a one-way street, admittedly.
Well, I mean, you're here to give the people what they want, and I'm here to like be a nerd about the game, you know?
Well, the people want that too. Let's not discount that. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Amazing from Kai.
What was that?
Oh, that was awesome.
What was that?
Oh,
that's that pixel. Oh, the pixel. Why? Why is that pixel like that?
Etched into the game.
Fix your game, Dear Force.
Oh my gosh. But if they did, it wouldn't be as fun as it is.
Yeah, this is why I don't want a remake.
Yeah, same.
Let it be known.
Then we might end up with something like in Samus Returns where you got to rock back and forth for about 30 minutes to do something in the game, some skip. I don't know. No judgment, Samus Returns fans. No judgment at all. Come on, Kai. Go! Just barely missing the final moonfall. Oh my gosh. Both runners on the escape exact. I never thought we would be here.
Yeah, this has been a marathon. Like, big kudos to both runners for like being like doing a race that was an hour and a half. Like, neither having a run that was technically valid. Realizing they could start over from a save. Starting over from GT code and finishing in first place in the second game of the night is Kyzentun, finishing with, according to his timer, a 2:41.02 total between the two runs, and the period of time in the middle when he was stuck on the transition between Mother Brains 2 and 3.
That's right.
And finishing only about 30 seconds behind is diggidiggidang. So, this match is going to go to a third game. So, well, actually, that is not. We need to make sure these are valid runs.
Right.
We don't know that for sure. That is correct. So, assuming both runs are valid, or at least assuming Kai's run is valid, he wins and we go to game 3. Or 4, depending on how you want to count games. But for the purpose of
3.5.
for the purpose of counting the match.
Yeah. But we will see.
Okay. Is there a new...
Potentially.
Yeah, hold on. I will do some investigating. Hockey, please hold down the comms for it while I figure out what we're doing next.
You got it, exact. Well, we definitely thank you all for joining us here today, but we're not finished yet. We're just hashing out the details and see if we will, in fact, be going to a game 3. But I hope you all have enjoyed what you've seen here on Speed Gaming 2, this presentation of the Super Metroid multi-category tournament, Fall 2024 edition. And I'd also like to say welcome in Raiders from our good friend Professor School. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been quite an exciting one today, with Diggidiggidang taking race 1 in GT Classic category, and an absolute romp through the planet Zebes, full of twists and turns and route divergence upon divergence, skipped items, soft locks, resets, GT codes, green gate glitches, and here we have arrived at the finality of today to find out if we have a valid set of runs. But it has been sensational. It's been educational. I hope you all have enjoyed it as much as I have. Here it comes. Dear Force. Hold. Hold. That is a valid run for Kai. So that is a victory. GG's to Kyzentun. But wait, there's more. Does Diggidiggidang have a valid run? Yes, he does! A pair of valid runs. GG's to both runners. My goodness. Now remember, the two categories that were banned at the beginning of this race series were any percent and 100%. The two GT code categories were raced. So that leaves North Korea percent, RBO, or low percent ice to be randomly selected for race 3. So,
And
hello,
yeah,
exact.
yes, I am back. Yeah, so first off, I would like to congratulate Racer Diggidiggidang on his new max percent GT PB. As I may have said earlier, probably his first PB that will have finished the game twice over the course of it.
That's right.
So GG, it's only up from here. Okay, so looks like that's so we are just gonna get the next race time room set up. I don't know about you, Hockey, but I need to take a slightly extended break of probably 15 or so minutes, and I was expecting to be done by now, so I need some food. And
Yeah, for sure, exact. For sure.
I'm sure many of you out there do as well. So take a little bit of time while we're getting things set up, and we will be back soon with the exciting conclusion of this race.